be going towards. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that 6th weight class, especially that a guy that I already beat has that title. You know, and it also brings a lot of money because Canelo sells a lot. If I'm Mayweather, that's probably what I'm angling towards, both from a financial standpoint and from a history-making standpoint, as far as winning on the championship and on the weight class.
Well, that's what Oscar stated. That will have to happen at 154, 155, and the split will be 70-30 to Canelo because of his last pay-per-view numbers.
They say that now, but when you sit down at the table, I think you'll make the fight regardless. And if you have to back off from 70-30, I think you'll do it.
Does anything change, man? In a rematch, potential rematch with Mayweather Canelo, a lot of people see improvements.
Yeah, I think Canelo's improved. Mayweather's a little older. Yeah, Canelo's a damn good fighter, man. Yeah. He's a damn good fighter. You know, he doesn't get enough credit for that victory. You know what I mean? That's a rich fight. You know, but I'm saying, if I'm saying from personally, if it's a guy that I already beat, and now I got a chance to beat him again for the world title in another weight class, I would feel like I could do it. You know, but it doesn't mean that's an easy fight. I mean, from the outside looking in, Canelo's a dangerous dude.
His 155 catcher is becoming somewhat of an issue in making the Golovkin fight, man. And Canelo recently stated
I don't think any middleweight can make 155 pounds. The reason you make a fight at 160 pounds is because you can't make 155. If you can make 155, you'd be fighting at 154. I fight at welterweight. If I can make 142, I'd be fighting at 140. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see the Canelo defending the middleweight title against any middleweight if he's going to keep doing it at 155. Which is another reason the Mayweather fight also makes sense.
Well, he stated that his last 10 opponents compared to Golovkin's last 10 opponents, it kind of shows that Golovkin doesn't deserve.
That's taken out of context. Nobody wants to fight Golovkin. That's taken way out of context. People that give you that quote are total bullshit artists because nobody wants to fight Golovkin. That's the problem. People have been able to get in the ring with Canelo. It's not like Golovkin hasn't fought those guys because he hasn't wanted to fight them. He's wanted to fight all of them. They won't get in the ring with him. So the whole thing about looking at my last 10 opponents and his last 10 opponents, it's all a crock of shit. Listen, you can tell me a lot of other stuff, but that's one I don't want to hear.
He had to earn his merit. He had to fight somebody.
Doesn't matter. They don't want to fight him. They don't want to fight him. You can't drag somebody. You can't hit somebody with a tranquilizer gun, drag them into the ring, and make them fight you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put them in the ring if they don't want to be in there. That's it.
Hopkins said Kovalev. He threw Kovalev out there. He should go up, come down, and prove his merit. You know, they want him to prove himself for the Canelo fight because he said it's not business. It's about him deserving the shot at Canelo. That's basically where they stand with that.
Well, of course, anytime a guy is dangerous, what do? You underplay him, you downplay him. Listen, I get it. It's business, bro. I totally get it. If I'm Canelo and I can make a ton of money fighting the other guys, why am I going to go near Golovkin? Trust me, I totally get it. But if you read between the lines, you're downplaying what you feel. You know, much better.
Well, they also keep mentioning Pacquiao Canelo, man. What's behind that? Is that even possible? I mean, I know Pacquiao's fought bigger guys throughout his whole career, but this is like the back end of his career.
He fought bigger guys throughout his career when he wasn't random drug testing. You can't random drug test Pacquiao and put him in with Canelo. You can't do that. You got to go to the way they were testing Pacquiao in 09 if you want to go. But you want to put him with Canelo.
Even at 37, he looked great. Probably he looked like the same old Pacquiao. What'd you take to him being able to hurt
pretty good,
Bradley this time?
Yeah, he looked pretty good.
Why was he able to hurt Bradley this time? Why do you think?
He fought a good fight. Can't take away from Pacquiao's performance. He fought a good fight. But Canelo's a bigger man.
Does he stay retired, man? What's your take on that? It's difficult to stay retired. I mean, you yourself, you said you were done after the. I think it was a Porter fight or so, or the Garcia fight. You still came back.
I don't think Pacquiao ever really officially retired. I think he was just looking for attention. I don't think he really made it official like that. I think he just saw that Mayweather announced it, so he wanted to announce it too. It was a bit like tit for tat. I don't think Pacquiao ever intended to retire.
There's no doubt that they're both great fighters. What do you take to Kellerman's a statement and the debate he made, his argument stating that Pacquiao was greater than Mayweather? He broke down the division climb and the world championships from 112 to 154.
Everybody's got an opinion. What are you gonna do? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't agree with it, but everybody's entitled to their opinion.
You feel Mayweather? You feel the opposite? You feel Mayweather is a better fighter here?
Yeah, I mean, if the fight was competitive when they fought each other, you could at least make some kind of statement about it. But the fight wasn't even competitive, so I don't even think it's an argument. You're gonna argue about it when they actually fought. Sometimes you argue about it and two guys didn't fight. So it's like arguing who's better, Mayweather or Leonard. It's like, oh man, they'll never fight, so you can never. Nobody ever really wins that argument. Mayweather and Pacquiao fought, guys. They fought. The fight happened. And it wasn't close, so there's no argument there. It shouldn't be an argument with that fight.
He made an argument based on the climb that Pacquiao made. His physical climb, his achievements, and the sense of his accolades.
I hear you. I don't give credit to those kind of climbs. So if anybody with a brain